on at Dove Herring Dodge. And that's actually the rebate, friend, right here in Poplarville.
That's a good car, Papa.
Okay, give me 5. All right, Kayla.
You're watching 22 Daily News, winner of 8 Associated Press Awards, presented by the Mississippi Associated Press. Live from Hattiesburg, covering the Pine Belt. This is 22 Daily News at 6. It's about time.
Right now what we're facing is an extreme fire danger, and that's why we've gone to an alert condition red.
The potential for grass and brush fires to burn out of control is extreme, so firefighters in Jones County have placed the county on alert condition red. Good evening, I'm Diane James.
And I'm Blaine Stewart. Our prolonged period of dry weather, extreme dry weather, coupled with temperatures in the 90s have created ripe conditions for brush fires to cause major damage and destruction. The outdoor fire warnings are top story at 6. Here is what the alert condition red means in Jones County. Residents are urged to do no outside burning. The warning's in effect because there has not been enough rainfall in Jones County. That burn ban will remain in effect until we get more rain. Why the alert? Jones County firefighters say to prevent major property damage like the kind we've seen in New Mexico.
Under an alert condition red, we are urging residents not to issue or not to burn outside at all, simply because of the potential for fire spread is so great.
How dry has it been? Chief Forecaster Rex Thompson is in the weather lab with some startling numbers.
And Diane, they are very startling. Let me show you the average amount of rain we expect here in South Mississippi over a year period from January through December. The yearly total for Jones County is 57.33, Forest County 60.58, and Lamar County 62.35 inches. But check this out. You're not going to believe these numbers. From May of 99 through May of this year, Jones County is 13.5 inches below normal. Look at Forest County, 20.3 inches below normal, and Lamar County 17.73 inches below normal rainfall wise. Can you believe that? Very, very dry here in the Pine Belt, and the news is not very good. The only thing that could help us, the hurricane season starts in 2 weeks. Maybe something out of the tropics will bring us some much needed rainfall. The 24-hour forecast is coming up shortly. Diane, back to you.
Thanks, Rex. To recap, an alert condition red is in effect for Jones County. It's the only county in our immediate area to order one. Residents are urged to refrain from all outside burning. We'll tell you how the dry weather is affecting some farmers tonight on 22 Daily News at 10.
And now on to another major developing story we're following at this hour. Southern Miss learned late this afternoon just how much money it's getting from the State Board of Regents. About $900,000 less than it needs. And that's after an across-the-board $100 per year tuition hike that's imposed at all state colleges and universities. That means USM will have to consider cutting or freezing some programs and faculty or staff positions. Our cameras were the only ones that caught up with USM President Dr. Horace Fleming right after this afternoon's meeting.
We will still have to take some significant measures with regards to level of staffing, with regards to reduction in expenditures in other places. But we will get through this. This is a temporary thing, we believe, at a time when we have a lot of opportunity. So we're looking at the positive side.
Here are just some of the cuts the university is going to consider. Faculty and staff positions, which include part-time operations and administrative, academic, and technology classes, even off-campus and summer school programs, plus cultural and artistic events. So what's next for Southern Miss? President Horace Fleming will meet tomorrow with his immediate staff. He will then meet with the school staff, teachers, and student representatives on Monday, possibly Tuesday as well. Then the school will hold a news conference to announce all the specifics.
Turning to other news this evening, Hattiesburg has hospitals to take care of the physically sick, but not the mentally ill. The closest state hospital is in Meridian. That is, until now. A new mental hospital just opened in Purvis, Lamar County, just a few short years after breaking ground. Our Sara Burget was there today when the doors opened for business.
The cutting of the bow means that South Mississippi State Hospital is now open. You can't miss it. It's in Purvis, just off 589. So what made the state put the new hospital in Purvis? Winona Winfield, director for the hospital, says it's a good area to find the physicians and doctors.
The second reason is because Lamar County invited us into this area. They wanted us here. They provided the property for us and have helped us to get settled in.
Another big boost came from Jackson.
But we've had tremendous support from our legislature legislature and from the local officials in this area. We are very pleased with the reception that we have received, and we are happy to be in Lamar County to provide this service.
A service that requires a lot of workers who can do the job. Winfield says they're on target.
We've completed our hiring and we're nearing completion of our training, and as soon as that is done and we are licensed by the state of Mississippi, we will be accepting patients.
Which all comes together to give their patients the best care possible.
It is extremely important to treat our patients in an environment that is close to their families and their homes and their communities, and they can participate in their treatment and their aftercare.
But until then, the hospital's flag is raised as a symbol that there's now a place in South Mississippi for more than just the physically wounded. Sara Burget, 22 Daily News.
As part of the ceremonies, the hospital buried a time capsule filled with the hospital flag, a photo of the hospital, and pictures of the staff. They'll open that in 50 years. Now, this hospital in South Mississippi covers a 9-county area. It has 50 beds. Patients will move in about a month.
A late afternoon car crash ties up traffic on Interstate 59. These are pictures from I-59 just south of Ellisville this afternoon. A truck driver lost control of his truck and careened over the guardrail into some trees. Amazingly, no one was hurt, but traffic was tied up for quite some time. Hattiesburg police need your help solving a late-night armed robbery. Just after 11 last night, a man walked into Corky's restaurant on Highway 98 West, flashed a gun, and demanded money. He got away with the loot and ran out the back door. Cops say the crook left a trail of money as he ran away.
Now, from the 22 Daily News Weather Lab, your first forecast with Chief Forecaster Rex Thompson.
It's warm and muggy right now in Hattiesburg, and right now the temperature 84 warm degrees in the studios, around 76 by midnight, and there's the evening forecast from the Weather Lab. Partly cloudy, warm and muggy, and unfortunately no rain for the next 24 hours the way it looks like, and that's bad news for us. You saw those drought conditions. A few clouds across the area right now, mostly broken clouds, partly cloudy skies. A very heavy line of thunderstorms now from northeast Texas through northwest Arkansas up into Tennessee and southeastern Missouri, but that line is not coming our way, which is bad news for us. Here's the rest of my forecast for the overnight time period from the Weather Lab. Check this out. Partly cloudy, warm and muggy, very uncomfortable. Tonight's only 70 degrees. And in my forecast for tomorrow, partly cloudy and hot, 90 for the high, and tomorrow night partly cloudy, warm and muggy with a low of 70. Coming up shortly, the long-range forecast. Blaine, back to you.
Thank you, Rex. USM is host to the celebration of the Library of Congress's 200th birthday. It was all held this morning at USM's own Cook Library. University officials, a representative for Congressman Gene Taylor, members of the post office, and other community members all on hand for the big party. The new bicentennial stamp was also unveiled for everyone to see.
Well, each stamp that we commemorate is chosen carefully, and we feel that each one that is issued is important.
And if you haven't picked one up, the stamp is available at the post office.
More news in less time is coming up on 22 Daily News at 6.
Is your personal information up for grabs on the internet? Find out how to protect yourself in 2 minutes.
Then a verdict in the railroad killings, but find out what the killer said that shocked everyone.
Plus, you are what you eat. Another reason not to eat salt in Medical Watch.
And Chief Forecaster Rex Thompson's in the Weather Lab putting the finishing touches on your long-range forecast.
You're watching 22 Daily News at 6. It's about time.